I don't wanna collab, no, unless I hit you up.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back. If you happen to be new, my name is Denasiha. This is ADIRA and welcome to our channel. Today we're here with month 4 lock update. I'm here to update you guys on how my journey has been thus far and how my hair is progressing and give you all the details. If you have not seen the original video, I did a very in-depth install video where I told you all the things about all the things, okay? How I prepped my hair, how I installed it, how long it took, products used, all of those things are in that video. If you do not have the time or energy to go back and watch that, even though you really should, I'm kind of cool. I will give you a couple of like FAQs, like important things to know that I know people want to know. So these are DIY Microlocs. I did them myself. I have not seen or inquired with a professional whatsoever. I installed them on January 13th of this year. At the time of install, I had 284 locks once I finished. I don't know if that number has changed, considering I've had some on the sides and on the front that we'll talk about a little bit later that I've had to reinstall because they completely came out or unraveled. I have not recounted my hair. I don't care to recount my hair. We're just gonna stick with 284. Yeah. I still love my hair. I regret nothing. I'm definitely learning a lot because this is completely new to me. I've never maintained locks. I've never done anything with locks other than watch videos in my life. So this is brand new for me. I am learning as I go, but I'm really enjoying this process, and it's actually less frustrating than my loose natural learning process, which is interesting. But before I jump into all the details for month 4, I do want to give a plug because apparently I'm a lock TikToker. I don't make the rules, okay? This was not the plan. It just happened. So I'm on TikTok and my Microlocs have just completely taken over. But if you want to see like day-to-day, just like real-time, non-edited like updates on my Microlocs, go follow me on TikTok because I do it all the time, and we're kind of building like a little community over there because I'm learning and I'm asking questions, and the girlies they're coming through. I've gotten tips, I've gotten suggestions that worked really good for me in terms of like my reties and things like that. So if you're interested, go on over there. Stay here too, but go on over there. It's fun. Okay, so that's a long intro. That's all I have for that. Let's get into the agenda of the day, which is everything to know about my hair at the 4-month mark. The state that you're seeing it in right now, I washed it and I put it in 2 big, just like French braids going straight back. I let those in for a couple of days, and then today I took it out, sprayed a little bit of water on it, and let her flow. I know you can see some small pieces that are like sticking straight out, so I want to talk about those. Essentially, because I started my hair with braided roots, twisted ends, if I had any slippage or unraveling and things like that, because I'm maintaining them with interlocking, some of them are interlocked further down than others. So you have some pieces where it still has the original like braid twist and then the 3 reties worth of interlocking, but some of them, when they came apart, I had to reinstall them or make up the space that came apart. So when you interlock, it does stretch the hair a little bit more than when you braid or twist or palm roll. So those locks are kind of extended permanently more than the others. So those are the ones that you're seeing kind of like stick out here, specifically on the sides of my head, the sides and my hairline in the front. Those have been giving me a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble, meaning not staying in. Like, she refuses. I've probably reinstalled the fronts and sides, especially right here in my temple. I've reinstalled the hair there probably 4 or 5 times because I'm always like pulling it back and spraying it and messing with it. So that hair is being manipulated more, and it's already softer and finer, so it doesn't want to stay in the lock. So what I ended up doing was just interlocking the whole thing to the best of my ability. So some of these, especially like in the front, you can see literally the entire thing is interlocked, versus the ones up here where it was started a different way and I got a little bit of curly ends going on and they're a little bit bigger and frizzier. I don't care. I don't mind. I like her being free and just doing whatever she wants to do. I'm not trying to have my hair look a certain way or do a certain thing. I'm just letting the magic happen, okay? And I am very hands-off in that sense. I would say the hardest thing for me so far has just been getting used to my hair being short again. My hair was down my back, y'all, for like the first time in my life. I was about like at armpit length if I straightened my hair out. This was like right before I colored it purple. So that was the longest my hair had ever been. So for several years, I had this big fro, lots of hair. I could put it in a ponytail, put it in a bun, I could do all these things. And now I'm back to being short. And it did cause a little bit of insecurity for me, just being like back in that stage, you know. But I don't mind it now that my hair is getting a little, it's touching the neck now, okay? We got a little hang time. I am feeling a lot better about it. I was wearing a lot of head wraps at first, mainly because I just was getting used to my hair. I wasn't sure what to do with it. Nothing that I didn't feel like anything really looked right. So I was just putting head wraps on. Now I'm wearing her out a lot more. First month, my dry scalp, oh my God. Oh my God. I've always had dry scalp. I've always had itchy scalp. So that's why I've always washed my hair once a week. So washing my hair was not something I waited to do. Oiling my scalp was. So after my first retie is when I oiled my scalp. And of course I use my Crown Care Collection Scalp Rescue, which is my brand. And within 2 to 3 weeks, the dry and itchiness, I won't say completely went away, but it is significantly better. It's more normal now. Like it's my normal dry and itchy versus, oh my God, I'm gonna rip my hair out because I have dandruff, I have flakes, I'm going like this and I'm literally seeing flakes fall. It was, oh, that was terrible. Like, do you know how hard it is to own your own herbal infused hair growth scalp products and not be able to use them and be walking around with dandruff? No thank you. That's really the main thing for that first month. My first retie, yeah, that was a struggle. I do have a video on that, but it took me a while to get my hands, like really just my head wrapped around how to do it. And I did mess up a lot. I married a lot of locks on accident during that first retie, and in the second retie I ended up just cutting them. Honestly, I just would like cut the little hairs that were before and wrap them around and then retie them. For my second retie, the girlies on TikTok told me to try retying my hair while it was wet. So what I did is I would use my like aloe rosewater spray and I would spray the section and then tie it. That made such a difference because it gets all the loose hairs and my retie is actually tighter, which is a good thing. But in that case, it was a bad thing because I actually tied it too tight, which is very easy to do. So my third retie, which was last month, was the best one that I've done so far. The first retie, it's the first one. The second retie, I was fixing mistakes from the first retie where I was kind of marrying locks together and it being kind of messy and messing up my grid. And then the third retie was the first time that I did it wet. And I still was kind of fixing some of those that had been married together. I do still have technically 4, but 2 locks now that I just had to combine them. So I'm going to have in the future that like long lock that splits at the end, which I kind of like. It gives her some personality. So I have 2 areas. One's like up here and one's back here where that happened. But like I said, I'm not, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's fine. It was hard to like pack up my products. That was really hard, but I'm enjoying it because right now the only products that I'm using, well, in the first 3 months, the only products that I was using was shampoo and then eventually oil, and that's it. Now I've added in a few more because in this last month, in the 3rd month, I was and am experiencing dryness. Like my hair was just dry, like several months of not putting any products on after what she's been used to, it started to catch up with me. So I did implement leave-in conditioner into my like weekly routine, not daily. I'll spray it and like just put a little bit of leave-in on the ends because I do have some semi-loose ends and they're curly, and that has seemed to be helping a lot. In this video, you will see me condition my hair for the very first time. Up until now, I have not used any conditioner in the shower. It's only been shampoo. I got like 5 different shampoos. I got a hydrating, I got a cleansing, I got my Olaplex, and I've kind of just been swapping between them based off what I feel my hair needs. But the conditioner was just implemented last week, so that's brand new. The leave-in conditioner was introduced about 2 weeks ago, but like I said, I'm still learning and kind of figuring it out, and I've only been in a place where I feel like my hair is feeling more moisturized for about 2 weeks. Maybe like a week and a half. I'll give it a week and a half. The conditioning really helped. Because I was not braiding and banding during my washes, I was starting to get some bunching, and someone else on TikTok, listen, it's a community, y'all. Gang. We got but somebody was like, well, if you're not going to braid and band, then try twisting or braiding your hair down after you get out of the shower. So that's what I've been doing. That's been helping a lot, and that's actually how I got introduced to the little like braid out look, because I wasn't doing that previously, and I really like it. And you guys will see this in the footage at the end of this video. When I wash it, wash, condition, rinse, moisturize, plait it down, and let it dry like that. And that is helping a lot with the bunching and the frizziness that I was experiencing. The only 2 other things that I have for you has to do with a special lock in the back. So in a couple of my videos, you may have noticed that in the back here I had a really long one that had like this big butt to it. I lost the end to one of my locks. So it was one back here, and I'm trying to show you like a good example of one that still looks like it. Like it's interlocked all the way down, but like at the very end is when the twist was happening, and so that one lock was hanging down like real low, and eventually where the interlock started and the like loose twist started, it just broke off. The loose twist just broke off. I don't know how or why. It's probably just because like all the shed hair was just bunching coming down to the bottom. I don't know what was happening, but it broke off, and I was really sad about it because it was like a 2-inch piece, but no big deal. That was my only like casualty that I've had, so I'm pretty happy about that. In this last month, I did do a thing in preparation. So in the back of my head, I have one lock. I think this is it. Nope, not you. Where are you, friend? Yep, it's her. One lock that I have bleached as a tester. Listen, I know my YouTube gang knows. The purple was hitting. And can't nobody tell me otherwise. That purple, fire. And ideally, I would love to color my hair again. Not now. I know it's too early. I've done my research. You're supposed to either bleach and color your hair before you lock, or after it's like fully mature. Now I don't know if I'm gonna wait till she's fully mature, but that is why I put the tester in, so that I can see how this lock behaves when it's being treated just like the rest of my hair. I'm gonna see if it's preventing it from locking. I'm just gonna kind of like analyze her back there over time. If I do color my hair, well, you know, because I know I'm going to, but what this is going to dictate is placement, how much of my hair, and how light I will go. I have a couple of different options, so maybe if you've made it this far in the video, you can give me your opinion. But when I first started my locks, my plan was I want a skunk stripe. She might be a purple skunk stripe, or she might just be a blonde one. I don't know, but I want a skunk stripe because I think that would be so fire. However, the skunk stripe placement happens to be the most fragile part of my entire head when it comes to hair texture and strength. these parts are very sensitive and will break off. So the skunk stripe, while it's what I want the most, it probably is not the best idea. So secondary to that, I could just do my ends, where I would just have purple ends. Granted, I would probably dye most of my whole head, and then as it grows out, it will just be the ends, and I won't plan to continue to bleach my hair. I kind of like that idea. I don't love it. So then I was like, well, honestly, the safest bet, I could do the color across the bottom. So a lot of people will do like undercolor, and I think that is so cute, especially because the perfect vision of me is just to have these long luscious locks and just have her in a big bun. I'm a bun girl with my hoop earrings and my tattoos, because those are coming too. And I like the idea of that. I just don't know how much I would actually like only having the color down there, because the whole point, I want to see it, and I'm not going to be able to like really see it. So but then, yes, there's another option. This is why we have time to decide. But then what I'm really thinking just like makes sense. I'm not being too wild, I'm not being too crazy, but I still get my little like touch. I would love to have 7 in the back that I bleach in color, and the colors would coincide with the 7 chakras. That just came to me one day, and I was like, you know what, bitch, that's cute. And I ain't never seen nobody do that. So if I see y'all starting to do it, I'm just kidding. Good for you. Enjoy it. But I'm kind of leaning towards that. And honestly, if I do that, because it's just going to be 7 and it's just going to be in the back, I'll probably end up doing that sooner rather than later. Just saying. Just being real with myself. I probably won't wait until the year mark. I probably won't wait until my locks are fully matured. But I am going to give her some time to just like watch it and see if I start noticing any struggles with that. So I literally have a list of like extremes when it comes to the color that I want to do in the future. We'll see how I feel as we progress forward, but if you have thoughts, let me know. I don't need to know like the facts about bleaching, and I already know. I know how to do research. I know how to look up things. I know the risks. I know the maintenance. I'm aware. That's not what I'm asking for your help with. I'm just asking for opinions and help with like which color option you think would be cool. All right, so that's really it. That's a lot of information. I've been talking for 25 minutes of unorganized mess that I'm now gonna have to figure out when I'm editing, but comes with the territory. At the end of this video, I'm going to be including footage from me washing my hair so that you guys can see what that process looks like. That's going to be washing, conditioning, moisturizing, and braiding her down. So that's basically my weekly process as it currently stands. If you have any questions about that, leave them in the comment box and let me know what you think. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know I'm still getting back to it. We're going to talk about that in another video. So that's it for today. Thank you for your time and energy. As always, don't forget to check in and subscribe with yourself before you subscribe to me or anybody else. But if you're good and you're good, then you can subscribe to my channel as well. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh wait, not bye. Wash routine. Wash routine. Go watch that. Bye.
I'm outstanding, so I stand out. I'm more babes than a bathhouse. Top gun on my Tom Cruise. Play for keeps and I don't lose. You more than love it 'cause I'm cool as a breeze. So pick a poison, yeah, I got what you need. Nonchalant, got the green on rotation all night. We gon' keep it psychedelic like a cat in a sim, catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. Blue sky walking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday. Things come to those that wait up. Don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. Blue sky walking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday. Things come to those that wait up. But don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. I was moving, but I'm better now. All games I've been wrapping up. Kick the dead to pull like a matador. Right now I'm higher up than Canada. Yeah, I've been a sim, catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. Blue sky walking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday. Things come to those that wait up. But don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Got the babes looking at me like it's dinner time. I know she vegan, but she want the steak tonight. And I smile like a saint, but a sinner's mind. Baby, roll it, lick it, let it blow your mind. Shotgun and taking shots now. Conversation flowing left off, we in the clouds now. Laughing in the moment. First you put the work in till it works out. Work it out till it's turned out. Yeah. I'm outstanding, so I stand out. Got more babes than a bathhouse. Top gun on my Tom Cruise. Made for keeps and I don't lose. You more than love it, cause I'm cool as a breeze. So pick a poison, yeah, I got what you need. Nonchalant, got the green on rotation all night. We gon' keep it psychedelic like a cat in a sim, catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. Blue sky walking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday. Things come to those that wait up. But don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Wildin' on my haters. In my 23s having a joy.